Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, I can't believe the time is here already. How did it get here so fast? Season finale, season 3, Alice in Borderland. Final game. We got a lot of stuff to wrap up. Let's see.
It's time for the finale of Alice in Borderlands of season 3. Look, this show keeps getting better and better. I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see how we wrap up this season.
The lack of Diamond Dave's enthusiasm in his face when Answer hits him with the "it's time." He's locked in, folks. Look, it's been a wild season 3. Can't wait. Let's just get to it.
Yeah, really looking forward to seeing how they're potentially going to wrap up here. I won't know until we see what's happening here. And selfishly, if there is any kind of way we can get a season 4, I might be up for it.
Let's go! This could be your future.
みんなで協力すれば必ず脱出できる。みんなでゴール目指そう。一度ゴールから離れるけど C3 に戻って C4 のレイと合流できるか。スタートの部屋は減点がないから一番リスクが少ない。
But is anyone gonna go for that?
了解。ウサギは一番ポイントを持ってる。
Thank you.
この子も一緒に戦ってるから。
西方向の A3 に行けるか。
15 points.
大きなマイナスの可能性がある部屋だ。
Yeah, A3 was the 8, right?
I think so.
あと一人。強制ステイだけど。
ありがとう。私が残る。
なんで？
一番年上の私が残る。
That's good reasoning.
Okay.
大人に任せて。未来は若者のためにあるんだから。
それでは選択した扉に腕輪をかざし。
It's a very selfless way to look at it.
Yeah, they got bro in the chairs playing a different game, but we know.
Seems like everyone's on the same page for now.
We just got to trust that everybody can keep it together on their own.
There it is.
Love how they do that. Give you a, hey, we're starting off positive, and then wherever the
Now we go into it.
cards lie, I guess.
Well, it's interesting because if the Joker wants Alice to stay there, it's like, couldn't you just rig the game however he wants it? I mean, it's like
See, those are some of the details that
Yeah.
we just don't quite have.
yeah, we just don't know. It's like if he wants him to stay, he can be like, hey, you're staying. You don't look happy to see me.
いいよマイナス2ポイントの部屋になるのでどなたのポイントを消費するか選択してください。
ここは僕のポイントから引こ
減点
Oh,
A3 はマイナス8ポイントの部屋になります。
Yeah.
どなたのポイントを
well, not much of a
Yeah, you
choice
got to use the
here.
babies on this one.
What happens if her baby would run out of points?
It's a great question.
Oh, the torture rooms here.
It seems like whenever the room gets like 1 sometimes.
私が C さんのノブと合流して横ラインを作ろうか。
う。いや、レイがノブと合流しに C3 に行っても2人のポイントではどうやっても英語まで届かない。
Oh, I like how they're doing this.
そのまま C4 にステイしてほしい。で、そこでノブと合流。
私が A2 に向かえば、私とこの子で A2 に行く。
Nice.
But
A2 はまだ誰も入ったことない部屋だよ。
私と子供。
Yeah, but
未知の部屋である A2 がより大きなマイナスの部屋の可能性だってある。
Oh, that's true.
たとえ成功しても A2 で強制捨てんだったらもう
you can't move diagonal, though.
どうすればみんなで生きて帰れる。
今までたくさんの敵と戦ってきた。
みんなに生かされてきた。
Oh, man.
no.
Earlier seasons with everybody.
いつもどこかに生き残るヒントがあった。
Oh.
Give the babies to somebody else? No, that wouldn't work, would it?
さっきレイがこの部屋に入りかけた時、
Oh.
だとしたら、私の腕輪が A さんの部屋を出なければいいはず。
A2 の部屋に手だけ伸ばして、塞ぎ、できそうか？
Depends how close to the door, I guess.
人腕はまた A さんの部屋の8ポイントが引かれる。たとえ A2 から A さんに腕を引き戻したとしても、ゴールするにはウサギも子供も腕輪のポイントが足らなくなる。
Oh,
This is quite.
strategy is getting pretty intense. We need you.
Yep. You and your 11 points.
お願いがある。君がいなきゃ生きていけない人間がいる。俺たちを救ってくれないか？
Nice.
Giving her purpose.
Yep.
Come on, Yuna. Do it for your brother.
Live on for your brother. Just like he was saying for mom and dad, do it for your brother.
Yep.
And then mom and dad, and then for her as well.
Yep.
His dreams were your dreams.
ノブは C4 に来て、そこで私と合流。いい？それでは、選択した扉に腕輪をかざし、次の部屋へお進みください。
Oh, only one.
Yep. Well, she
Well,
didn't
remember it
enter.
says when you get in there. Is
Yeah.
what it is.
迎えに来るから、絶対。
I don't know if I like that I kicked it out though, like
Yeah,
that
and
far.
it didn't activate right away, but we'll see.
Was she anticipating it to go that far?
I don't think so.
I get you. Well, you could swing your
Your
feet up.
leg, you could.
That's
yeah.
what it's gonna have to come down to. So I think she was just trying to put it just far enough in
Yep.
that he could easily grab it.
B さんの部屋のロックが解除されました。A にはマイナス5ポイントの部屋になります。
Oh, shit.
減点を確認しました。
We're cutting it real close with these points.
Uh-huh.
第12ターン、スタート。
よし、腕輪を取り戻すぞ。俺たちがこっちでドアを開ける。
ユナさんが、その間にウサギさん、ありがとう。
Yeah, she's gonna have to reach it with her leg.
ドアの開閉時間には、ドアの開いてる時間は最大になる。約。
いける。
この作戦でいこう。
Oh boy.
I know,
you
I'm a
know
little
it-
nervous.
You just know she's going to be surprised when she opens it and it's further away than anticipated.
Uh,
10秒。僕がカウントする。
じゃあ行くよ。
Something's.
Yep.
Yeah.
9.
Use your feet. Toe in.
Yeah.
Toe in.
Oh, so close.
come on.
Oh, there you go.
Come on. Get what? No.
Don't let it roll.
Drag it. Oh,
No. Oh, come on. There you go.
no.
こ
Two.
の部屋はマイナス8ポイントの部屋にしたのを確認しました。
What's this?
What?
What's this?
Oh, she's seen the
Oh.
image.
ウサギ
Oh, can we do that?
Run!
Oh. Okay, so far we're safe.
I am so surprised that the wheelchair stopped it.
Yeah, well, because I think he still thinks he has to be the one to do the
Yeah.
job.
This is only to mess with you.
Well, they got that white background going.
この部屋に残されたプレイヤーの方はステイとなりました。
最後の部屋よ。
Oh, look at how thin
Oh.
those points are.
Well, yeah.
The baby's got 1 point.
ありがと
減点を確認。
Oh my god.
第14ターン、スタート。
Oh.
This is it. How many get to go?
5. All 5 of them. Oh, six.
Okay, they rolled a high
Sorry,
enough. Yeah, because what if you rolled a 1?
Yeah, I was so excited to see the 5. I was like, oh, all 5 of them, but no, a 6. It's just to mess with you.
Damn.
That's what her kid grows up to do.
Oh,
Yeah, they're showing him the worst of everything.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Trying to get in everybody's head.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't buy into this shit.
Are they going to show?
That's all.
Are they going to show
Alice
the actual
is-
vision?
It's just the exit for him.
最後の部屋だよね。そこで何が起こるの？
それでは、選択した扉に腕輪をかざし、次の部屋へお進みください。
行こ
Oh.
う。アリス。ノブ。
よかった。
This does not look
How many
good.
points are they going to take?
最後のターン、ギリギリだった。
皆さんはゴールの部屋にたどり着きました。
Okay, this is good so far.
Well, it's the exit. So, yeah, I was just going to
Oh.
say, does it require any points?
Yeah.
I was just wondering that myself.
Yep.
Holy shit.
That's a relief. Because I was still thinking somebody had to
Yeah, that was going to cost at least a point.
do some points or some the way these games are, these death games.
Yeah, that's curious that one didn't.
見事ゴールされました皆様に
keep-
は、最後の選択を送っていただきます。
How many can go through the exit? You're going to have to lose a point to stay in the room to get through the exit if they don't roll high enough.
No, it's
Nope.
it's the life. So if they roll a 3, 3 aren't dead. The rest are.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You
Or
don't lose a point. Your life's done.
That's it, dude. This is how many people get to live. This is how many people get to live.
Yeah, because the wristbands are off, dude. Please roll a 6. Please roll
A 6.
6. There's 7 in there.
Oh, that's. I keep fucking forgetting about that.
Oh,
7!
7!
Holy shit.
それでは、7名の
Wait.
There's 8 because of
baby.
Arisu. Or, I'm sorry, Usagi.
Usagi, the baby.
Yeah.
There's 8. Shit.
That's right. I can't count. 2, 4,
I thought it was 6,
'Cause
and
they're-
then Usagi's baby was 7. But
7. Yep.
一人残らないと。
He did say he might try to sacrifice himself.
Well, you had the older woman say the thing about the young people too, so
あとは頼む。
何言ってるの？
生きてくれ。みんなと一緒に生きてくれ。
残り時間
1 minute.
これが俺の見た未来だったんだ。いや、絶対や！ウサギを最後まで生かしてやってくれ。ユージ頼む。ウサギを必ず元の世界に戻してくれ。頼む。
残り時間30
Oh, 30 seconds.
時間がない。サスコさん、早く。
this isn't how bro in the chair needed this to end.
Oh.
Is this really happening?
Holy shit.
That's what the Joker wanted.
Oh, no way. Gonna get a single laser.
No,
You know, they want him.
they want him to be a citizen.
Oh, they're making him watch.
共に死の世界へ行こ
Oh, no. Well, there's no need for that now. They
Is he-
got Alice.
う。君の望みは叶う。君がま
Don't.
だ知らないこの先にある本当の死の世界を知るだろ
Oh, no.
The hell is he gonna do?
Nobody else noticing this.
う。ウサギ、おい、ユージ、やめろ、ユージ、おい、やめろ、ユージ、何やって、おい、やめろ。
Come on, don't do it. Oh no.
There you go. Put it down.
Oh.
コングラチュレーション。この部屋に残ったあなたは全員に未来を託した。そしてそんなあなたにこそ未来がある。
Oh.
この部屋に残った方は
Oh, what? No. Well, okay, so they said so that others
so
would
then
live.
what happens to the
What's gonna
others?
happen to them? Do they get to go back?
What is going on?
Wow.
The whole world's being destroyed. Okay, is this really happening? Or are they just doing this to mess with Alice?
Oh, shit. Here they go.
Oh.
おめでとう、アリス君。
Jeez. Such a mind game.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if any of that even actually happened.
I don't know if any of that's real.
選ばれた国民となる権利が与えられる。国民そんなものなるわけがない。君が追いかけてるウサギも間もなく死ぬ。僕と一緒にこの国でゲームをもっと楽しもう。
It's 2 minutes.
俺はお前の楽しみのためにここに呼ばれたのか。そうだよ。ただ呼び寄せてくるような人間ではないことは分かってた。そこで彼女をおとりに使わせてもらった。君はまんまと僕のゲームに参加してくれた。
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Oh, there's the cable. Oh, this is wild.
There you go. Keep pulling.
Almost there.
Ooh, who the hell engineered this thing?
Oh, so it did happen.
Oh, okay.
All right.
There's that answer. Okay.
Okay, so they're not far.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that current though. Oh, better hurry.
Oh.
Ah, shit.
Oh, just dove in right after. It didn't even hesitate.
You just went back in? Well, I suppose you're safe in there.
Better than this. Oh, this is wild. POV.
Fudge.
What kind of cut is this?
Remember all the fake outs we had at season
Yeah, and
2.
one of the finales was nothing but fake outs.
Let's get a ring on here. Did he have that on before?
Oh,
What?
who's behind him?
Well, it's Joker.
That's Joker.
Well, one of the Joker guys.
Yeah, that's his suit.
That's crazy. That's how slow time is moving right now there.
Oh, that's real bad.
That's not good.
終わりだよ。
This can't be how it goes.
Somebody's got to grab him.
Uh-oh.
なんで見えてるのか。
Here we go.
Oh.
It's like Inception.
It is.
貴様。
Spear! Oh, that's so cool.
アリス、アリス、アリス、ウサギを連れて戻って。
There you go.
All right.
Good thing shit works different in the Borderland because he definitely would have drowned.
Yep. Yeah, the way injuries work in Borderland is different. Oh. It's him
さすがだ
again.
ね、アリス君。
This Jack.
国民になる気になったかね。何度聞かれても、俺は国民になる気はない。君には失望したよ。さよなら、アリス君。
Oh! Oh, is that the other guy that lasered him?
Maybe.
どうやら彼にはこの役目は早すぎたようだ。
What?
Oh my god, this is gonna be her dad. It's gonna be Usagi's dad.
No way. It's our guy from Inception.
Holy shit.
Oh, guess not.
And Batman Begins.
And a lot.
Oh,
Last Samurai
Yeah.
too, wasn't he?
yeah, Ken.
Your instincts were spot on again.
Well, it looked a lot like her dad's figure there.
Well, I could have totally, see if that was it.
Oh, that's trippy. Real.
お前がジョーカーか。
ジョーカーは誰か、それは神か、私か。最後にゲームをしよ
Oh, another game?
Ah, come on.
Go fish?
う。この2つのうちどちらかを選べ。カードが君の運命を決める。
Well, you picked him.
君がジョーカーを引いたら、私の勝ちだ。私の思いのままになる。
What's the alternative?
I'm waiting for another fake out.
You're not going to ask what the alternative is?
Oh.
では、
Yep,
君の運命は私のものだ。
どっちのカードもジョーカーだろ。
probably.
Probably.
Yep.
Yep.
偶然だね。
What are the odds? That whole deck is probably
いい加減にしろ
Joker's.
よ。イカサマじゃねえか。
You cheated.
Well,
ト
You
ラ
know,
ンプは1から13までのカードが4種類。その数を全て足すと364。それにジョーカーを足すと、人間界の1年の数字と同じだ。
Mortal Realm.
がを足すと366。
it's a leap year. Yeah.
人間界の時間の真理に基づく必要不可欠なカードだ。ジョーカーはカードの隙間、時間の隙間、生と死の隙間を埋める。
それがお前か。
ジョーカーは誰かではない。このゲームを統括する存在でもない。
So who?
Fills in the gaps.
私の意のままとなった。その偶然に感謝して、君に選択の自由を与えよ
Freedom of what?
freedom to choose.
う。見たまえ。あれが死だ。
And let me guess. That's where Usagi is?
あの渦の流れに吸い寄せられて死んでいく。
This is so wild.
そしてもう一方は生だ。生は苦しく、死は流れに身を任せていれば自然と死に至る。
All the lessons that are being spoken here?
誰もがいずれここへ来る。生と死の狭間の世界。最後は皆死へと向かう。元の世界に戻りたいか。苦しみ、もがいてまで。
Yeah.
Part of
It's
life.
meant to be lived.
元の世界に戻ったとしても、君が追いかけている彼女も、
May.
Yeah, this guy's not selling me on it.
あの渦に身を投じればすぐだ。君が考えている以上に何もない。悲しみも。
喜びもね。あんたこそなんでここにいる？
私はただ、生と死の狭間を眺めているだけだ。私はここで万人をしているだけで、死の門をくぐらなくて済むからね。
Wow.
Oh.
あんたこそ死ぬのが怖いのか。
Yep.
だから俺に聞いたのか。
数々の視線をくぐり抜け、これから大勢の人間がここに来る。
大勢の。
This finish is so tense right now.
さあ、以前君たちが来た時より、もっと大きなことが起こる。
Is,
What?
But is that legit or is he just...
So is there actually a tsunami happening in the real world?
Where's Usagi? Please don't be in that.
どちらかを選べ。
俺はウサギを連れて生の世界に帰る。ウサギ？
どうする？
Yeah. This is going to be making him escape death one more time. But now he'll have that knowledge.
本当に興味深い人間。
Yeah. see? Man, the Borderland is something else.
Yeah, he's got to get to her.
Can't wait to see how he's going to save her out of this. This is...
Not get knocked out on a piece of steel.
Well, look at that speed.
Or
You can't
impaled or
see.
something. I mean,
Well, guys, it's not that bad. What the?
This is... Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he wants. Yep.
Come on.
What the Bro, no.
come on, elbow him. Get off of him.
Oh, they all gonna end up there?
Just gotta
Usagi, start fighting back.
throw a big elbow and let this fool go.
Yep. Elbow him to the face.
Or is he gonna realize he's making the choice for Usagi like he did here? Let her go.
Better make that choice right quick.
Come on, don't... Elbow him.
Oh, this.
Give him an elbow to the face.
Why is this taking so long?
They are stretching this out.
Yeah, he let you live, or gave you the chance. Come on, there's got to be some morality in this guy.
You see, okay, yeah, is he holding on to let these two get back together here, and then he'll let himself go?
That would be the noble thing to do.
I love that's the part he struggled on
Yeah.
out of all this.
Yeah. Now he's gone.
What do you say?
Yeah, I don't know why she was so worried about him, and he almost pulled you down with him.
I don't think they wanted anybody to die,
I get that. But
regardless of what his plans were for a moment.
Yeah, we knew his plans.
Yeah.
She didn't know his plans.
That's a long way to go.
But look where we're at. Rock climbing.
Yep. Right back to it.
Ah, that's where she shines.
Don't fall. Don't slip.
don't put that into our minds.
Now she sees him.
This is a lot.
We're finally getting closure. Well, Usagi's finally getting closure, but we're here with her.
Everyone's getting close.
Everyone's getting closure. Everyone. Well, you already got it, but
You got
会いたかった。
お父さんは幸せだったよ。
お父さん。
だからゆずはにも幸せになってほしい。
What are they gonna throw at us? Oh, they. Oh, come on.
what a metaphor for life, huh?
Yeah.
Well, he said it, even when he showed it the easy way, he said it was still going to be rocky and complicated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I thought it was like gonna hit their heads.
yeah.
There we go.
Supposed to be the way back to life here.
Yep. That's where we're going.
towards the light. Heading towards the light.
アリス。
It's the longest 2 minutes of my life.
So why is that table? Why is that all knocked over?
Yeah.
あれから何分経っ
2分
Oh,
On the dot.
きりだった。
I thought she was going to say like a minute
数秒で
58.
戻ってこれなかったかも。
ウサギはどうなった？
それはあなたが一番わかってるはず。
You were there.
You were there.
行かなきゃ。
If you made it, then she made it.
Yeah, you got to remember it was only 2 minutes and you did that drug. Let's
ありがとう。あ、
Man, there's got to be more to her character. Well, you don't think so? You think that's it? That's all?
That's 100% it. She served her purpose.
Yeah.
Nah, I disagree. There's got to be more to Anne. Well, Got a heartbeat.
110/59.
よかった。
お腹すいた。
Thought I heard something.
アリス。
Yeah. Made his choice.
You going? Are we gonna get a little time jump?
Maybe.
夏に生まれるから。
に生まれるから。
夏み夏に
うん。
美しい。
美しい。これは
黄色
うん。
これもいいよね。
ちょっともうそろそろ
How
絞っ
about
ていきたいんだけど、アリスのいいよねって候補を書き溜めてたらいつまで経っても
うさぎが好きなのがいいと思うな。
育児しないタイプの男が言うやつね。
なんか名前って
Yeah, but at the same time, you're probably not gonna like his choices.
選べないな。最後はうさぎが。
ダメ、一緒に決めるの。
あ、時間
Together.
行かなきゃ。
ちょっと逃げるな。
絶対逃げない。
知ってる。じゃあ夜までに名前。はい、いってらっしゃい。
It's that low rumbling in the background. Okay.
Well, oh, dude, remember?
Yeah. What?
Didn't he say something?
What
Something
Ken-
bigger was coming.
Yeah. He said a tsunami. Or, well,
Watcher.
I took it as a tsunami.
Yeah, the
was
Watcher
coming.
said something.
Yep.
今日は来てくれてありがと
Look at
う。
this.
卒業できたのも母さんのおかげだよ。
Mom?
これからは僕の番だから。
Gonna see all their
母さんを幸せにす
see
る
all
番。
their stories.
お母さんも負けない。
Game on.
携帯忘れるとかしっかりしてよ。来月か中
There
学
she
生。
is.
Yes.
誰に似たんだか。
そんなの母さんしかいないだろ。
そうね。手紙読んだよ。お母さん、見てくれてありがとう。今度またアニメ、作画で参加するよ。
Nice.
次はね、映画だ。
Hey.
公開したらお父さんと見てよ。カウンセリングお疲れ様でした。
Gosh, it's so weird seeing him in the real world.
生きてる意味を実感する瞬間ってどんなものですか？
生きてる意味
Oh!
なんだかんだで空手やることも
Yeah! One
あ、一時期やめてたんじゃん。
最近おとんの空手教室で先生も初めて
started
Really?
teaching at dad's school.
Nice.
そういうの見てんのが今は幸せやな。
フラッシュバックなどはありますか？
最近はよく眠れるようになった。
All right.
どうして自分が生きているのか。
Oh.
Here's the hat.
Is the watchman gonna find his way into the office?
生きてる意味を実感する瞬間ってどんなものですか？
インフルエンサーとしてみんなに認められることに決まってんの。これで世界に羽ばたくの。
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
たくましいね。
She was a
生きてる意味を
badass.
実感する瞬間ってどんなものですか？何のために生かされてんのか。
Oh my.
Oh.
This
これ乗り越える
guy.
ことが俺に与えられた
I
使
can
命
do
なんだ
better.
ろ。
There we go.
ガキのために働いてるよ。
My rugrat.
なんだろう。
They got everyone.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
まあわかんなくても悪くはないよね。生きるっていうのも。ですね。先生にとって生きてる意味を実感するときってどんなときですか？そうですね。今は子供の名前考えてるときですかね。ああ。
That's, I mean, come on. That's awesome.
置いておきますね。ありがとう。
Oh no.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah.
揺れてる。
私自身。
They are not messing with us right now.
Season 4.
I'm not sure how much more I can take. So, boy. Yep, until the next big one
間も
hits.
大きいなったよね。
最近多いですよね。ニュースやってるかな？
気象庁によりますと、震源地は千葉県南東沖。この地震による津波の心配はありません。先日も関東の広い範囲でこの地震はアメリカ・カリフォルニア州など
Oh.
Oh. So that was the big one, was an earthquake in California.
And parts of Europe and the U.S. West Coast. Experts are now suggesting that global environmental changes may be having an impact on seismic activity.
They're everywhere.
Seismologists are calling the unprecedented series of earthquakes an extremely rare phenomenon, indicating a major concern for the trigger effect.
We about to get an American version?
Everybody, right? How you doing? Can we get a table for two?
By the window if you can. You've been watching the playoffs, right?
Nah, I haven't.
What?
Yeah, man.
Not one game.
Has it been good?
This is going to end bad.
No way.
Easily.
No, I don't believe you.
Easily.
Okay.
Look at the shot. Is a car going to come flying through or something?
Can I have a beer on tap, please?
I'll do the same, and then a couple waters as well.
Best series since 2000.
Yeah, bro, you got it.
Who are we following?
Yeah, who's the waitress?
Alice.
Are we getting...
Are they coming
to America? Oh, man.
Can have anything you want at Alice's restaurant.
Well, they did do that with
Squid Game.
Squid Game
Squid
2.
Game, they teased
So
it.
it could have been just ended right. They're just showing us that it's all over.
Yeah, that it's happening everywhere and that it's not just there.
I mean, because
post credit.
Yeah, like obviously I'd be on board for a season 4, but I think they ended perfectly here.
Yeah.
Ah, what a ride!
Come on.
What a ride!
What more would you want?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, the Watcher did say that they'd be coming back to the Borderland regardless. I mean, obviously there was a ton of dialogue there with the Watcher, and Alice made his choice along with Usagi to go back, but it seems like you're going back anyways. So I mean, to me, more so than the ending of season 2, this one to me definitely makes it feel like there's going to be a season 4, or at least it left the door a lot more wide open than they did at the ending of season 2. So that's my initial feelings just off the bat here. But what an emotional roller coaster at the end. I mean, because the show has me so trained to expect fake outs and nothing's actually real and somebody's going to come back and this person's going to be there. And it's like they could have done a million different things and I would have been fine with any of them. And the way they went, it's just the anxiety of, is it going to happen? Are they both going to make it? Is there going to be some hard turn that's going to change everything? And for the most part they just showed the struggle of trying to climb back to life in the regular world. And of course the cameos we got at the end were just outstanding, so that was great as well. And we saw everybody from the game who came back and what they were up to, and things seemed to be going well for most of them, so that was great to see. But yeah, I mean, gosh, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but to me, this didn't, just off the bat here, it did not feel as conclusive as the ending to season 2. And I fully expect now another season with everything being introduced the way it was. Because if they ended it this way, I mean, okay, what's going on with the earthquakes and the foreshadowing that the Watchmen gave us? So I'm really anticipating a 4th season now, which I'm fine with, because now I feel like things have really been set up more so than what they were in season 2 to really go into another season if they wanted to. But enough about that, enough about the future and what that might hold. Let's talk about what we got here. An amazing season to an amazing show that, again, we talked about it briefly before. Incredibly high bar was set at the end of season 2, and so many of you out there along with me were like, do we even need another season? Is that something we want? Was it ended perfectly and we just end the ride at that? But I think when you've got this many talented folks involved making this show, it's like, just let the cooks do what they're going to do and let them make a fantastic show and just strap in and take the ride with them, because this was great. And again, the characters were incredible. Everybody delivered. I just loved and you touched on it, Diamond Dave, the symbolism of having to climb your way back up and to fight back through for what you want to live with. And, the Watcher said, oh, this is the easy way. Just take death. And to me, I was kind of laughing. So I'm like, this guy, he's not making a real compelling argument to take the easy way. Like, yeah, that's true. But then you miss out on everything else that life has to offer, good, bad or otherwise. It's at least the experiences. And sometimes it's the hardest experiences you go through that make you who we are. We've talked about that a number of times on the channel with different shows we watched about how going through the hard times and overcoming adversity is what makes you who you are. And I just thought that, that was pretty much on par with what we saw here. And and the last thing I'll end with is that last game. Man, I wasn't sure how that was going to end. I didn't know if they were going to have to use points to get through the exit and who was going to make it, who wasn't, but we got the dice roll. We still had to do a dice roll at the end to get through the door. So that was all wild, but again, just a fantastic ending to a great season. And I'm happy with the ending. I thought they nailed the finale here and did a great job with it. I just think that they definitely open us up to another season.
Yeah, I would be totally fine if we didn't get another. I mean, I would be on board to watch it, obviously, but if we didn't get another one, I thought this wrapped it up really well and left it kind of open-ended, like to let your mind wander to what could happen. Because, yeah, you could have another season where now it's like you could have it split up into countries, I guess, to who's all in Borderland, because the Watcher did say at the end there's something bigger coming. And our biggest fear was that no, they're gonna get Arisu and Usagi back into it one more time, and they have to try and survive one more time. Hopefully, it doesn't come to that. I thought, because I want them to have a happy ending, and the fact that we'd have to sit here and have anxiety run through our veins again and again
for a third time,
wondering if they're gonna make it this time yet again. It would be, it would make for some very anxious television watching. Mm-hmm. But I love the final game, especially with getting out of the rooms. Mm-hmm. And when I looked over and they got through, I was like, there's a lot of time left in this episode. What are they going to do for filler? And it was great what they did is they introduced us to the Watcher that took out our other guy that was trying to rig the game and was going to take out Arisu again. And I love that, Arisu called him out on his bullshit. He's like, it's a Joker. Bet you that one is too. He's like, oh, but it's all whatever cards. Yeah, right. The way that they set his eyes up like he can see everything, he knew exactly where the Jokers were there. So that's why he put them out there for him to pick them. And it was, I love the back and forth he was going with him, telling him that, hey, you can choose that way. It's death. It's a vortex. You get caught in there, you're done. Or you go that way, which it didn't look, because of all the chaos around him, it didn't look so quote unquote glamorous, but he's like, but that's what life is. It's hard. There's a lot of obstacles in the way, and it can get rough, and you have to choose. And obviously he wants the love of his life. And so he went after her. And I love to watch her after, like, you are, like, I think what he specifically said, you are a complex person, like intriguing. Yeah. So it's like he almost knew what he was going to do before he did it. He was going to save him. And with Matsuyama, when he was going to take her in with him and then finally saw that, like, you know what, this was what he wanted to see. He wanted to see the death, not bring her with him. So I'm glad he finally had his sort of redemption where he didn't pull the gun out on her and take her out that way and then take himself out. He chose
zero redemption. He just made a choice not to.
Well, it's a slight redemption that he just took himself out.
Yeah, I mean, because he was told, he's like, hey, you take out Usagi, that's your job. You do that, and we'll give you what you want.
And his wish would be granted.
Yeah.
So that's what he was told. So that's why I say slight. It's not a full
no.
on.
I agree with you. I think it's a slight redemption.
It's not a full on. Obviously, we still hate the guy. I don't know why. Usagi was like yelling.
He didn't take her out. How is that not a redemption? You look puzzled about that.
That's why.
We should talk about it.
That's why I'm saying slight. I don't say it's a full on. Obviously, we still hate the guy, and we're glad he took himself out. But I'm also glad that he didn't take Usagi out. Yeah. And that's why I'm saying slight, because he could have, so he could have achieved what his dream was or what he wanted. Oh, nice. He's looking up redemption.
Looking up the AI to get the word.
No. What I'm laughing at is there's Prince Zuko. That's awesome.
I don't consider it as a redemption arc, but the technical definition, you guys aren't that wrong.
But
aren't
that
just kills
no, what I was laughing about is that
literally is a definition of a redemption arc.
What I'm laughing
it just kills them to say that.
Is that Prince Zuko pops up? They're like Prince that is Zuko. That's the poster child of redemption.
Again, the reason why I don't consider it a full redemption.
See, I don't full either.
was left an option. Now he was on his route to do that, but again, technical definition shifting. He shifted, but
Dave brings up a good point because he was
That's why I
supposed
said
to,
it's not a
he
full
was
on.
supposed to do the bad thing, but he never did the bad thing. So he never really went too far down the bad road to where he would need redemption. He was going to do a bad thing, but decided not to do a bad thing.
Remember, the only reason Usagi is in the Borderland is because of him.
Because of him, right?
I mean, that's the whole reason
still did a bad thing.
she's there.
Yeah, but at that point too, he was already in the Borderland when he's like, "Oh, you got to do this to Usagi." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
like pile on.
It was. The first step was to manipulate him to get there.
Opinions vary.
So
yes,
that's why I say it's like. But that was nice of him to want to do that. But I don't get why Usagi's like trying to reach for him at the end. It's like, dude, he made his choice. He was almost going to take you with him, and you're trying to save him. I get it. You're still trying to see the good in someone. Usagi was, but she didn't see all the visions of Matsuyama taking her out. And then Arisu would stay.
That's the type of people they are. They'll remember that they saved the people in the zombie game that didn't have their best interests involved, and they ended up helping each other. So that's the type of people that Usagi and
that's how they always have
they
been.
save people.
So but another really good episode. I love the way it ended, especially bringing back everybody from the first 2 seasons, saying hi to everyone. Oh, they even got a guy in the end. Like they made us wait. They made us wait. I was waiting for him, and then finally when I saw the T going up, I was like, I think this is it, and there it was. So I was so happy that they brought everyone back and just like talking about their experiences, because we got to see them, the final episode walk out just like we did, this episode with our characters that survived. We got to see them walking and sort of living their life. It's great that we got reminded of the past victors, if you will, and how they're going through life right now. And then obviously asking Arisu what he thinks, and it's like, he's talking about trying to figure out a name for his kid.
Yep.
So it was just a happy ending that I wanted for those two. That's why I don't get me wrong, I'll watch a season 4, but I want it to end there because they deserve happiness through all they've been through.
Yeah.
Well, and again, the way they set that up, just like Squid Game,
Yes.
like, hey, they're showing it's all over. Not
So if they
just-
do a 4th season with a whole new cast of characters, I'm totally down for that too.
I don't expect it though.
The fact for me that everything that took place in this entire series took place in the Borderlands. It's not real life. It took place in the Borderlands, and it can represent, can't represent. They said very much it's that space between life and death, which is interesting that they tell you it's 2 minutes, because really, if something tragic were to happen, that, you talk about near-death experiences or out-of-body experiences, or that time frame in which something catastrophic happens to when you either make it or you don't, 2 minutes. For us to get this much content and this much depth out of 3 seasons, especially this last season, that's all just basically a giant metaphor for are you going to fight to live? I think is so brilliant. And this season in general for me, I guess, the first couple seasons, you wonder you're just wondering what's happening. If I'm being honest, I never thought when we were watching season 1, like, wow, this is a really powerful metaphor for, are you willing to fight to live? What does your life mean to you? What are the things you value? What are the type of person you want to be? Like, you don't think about that in season 1. You're just like, oh, these games are fucking wild. What's going on here? Is it a gambling thing? And you're so wrapped up in how
30 seconds.
You're so wrapped up in how intense the show is that it's easy to overlook kind of the morality of it. Now, season 2, they again, they dive deeper into what decisions are you going to make? You're going to try to do the right things, whatever. They throw a kid in one of the games where it's like, oh my God, like this is becoming a real morality test, And then this episode, it was just so much of, so representative of the different things that we face in life. And I think if we look at the different face cards and when we go back to, oh, this one's going to test your physical strength, this one's going to test your relationships, this one's going to test your team working ability. I just like looking back. I would love to do a rewatch of this and do a really deep dive into theories about what the show is about. But for me, again, just the whole Borderlands thing, it was just giant metaphors for, what are you going to do to fight for your life? What's it worth? And it's so brilliant that they worked in such a high action show with such an in-depth meaning. And it's like they show all the things that we go through in life and all the struggles and the ups and the downs and the doubts and teamwork and doing things on your own. And they just covered such a broad, just
especially that
array
last game
of the human experience. And that last game for me was so, with the last game and then the Watcher for me was so powerful, because it's like, do you want to live? Well, let's show you glimpses of all the shitty things that can happen moving forward. And would you have motivation to live if you're watching that stuff? And I think that's what they're showing people. Like, we're going to show you, hey, this is some really bad stuff that could happen. Do you want to keep going? Oh, maybe here's some positive stuff. Is this what's going to bring you? Is this what's going to bring you back? And you saw people like gravitate towards one thing and try to avoid the opposite. And it was almost metaphorical for like me. It's like, we're going to show you the bad shit. And then if you take the other door, that might play against you. And it's like, you almost have to be willing to accept, like, okay, you want to come back from the Borderlands, guess what? You're going to deal with some bad shit.
You face it head
on. But this is part of life. If all you do is just like, well, I don't ever want to deal with that, I want to go towards that. Like, and it was almost, when they were showing it to me, it was like, wow, they have like a video of what's going to happen in your life. And it's like, part of us wants to know what's going to happen. We want to know, is life going to be good? Is it going to be bad? But you never really know. And I loved that. And I loved the way they used the different rooms. You never know what room you're going to go into. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? But you have to keep going to try to find the exit. And I thought that was really brilliant too. Some rooms are going to be 1 point. Some are going to be 8. Some are going to test you more than others. Some rooms, you just got to stay there, and it's like, it's such a metaphor for life. Like sometimes you just want to just stay put and you're not progressing, you're not going backwards, but your life is just stalling. And then the thing for me, and look, I might just be digging past what's really there just to try to find my lessons. But the brilliant thing with the Watcher, and first off, could you have picked a better actor?
Good old Ken.
You're gonna find. I mean,
good old Ken.
And look, and this is a series like where we were introduced to a lot of new people, and I really, really appreciate that. We're clapping at the end for the comeback. But if you're gonna go all out, we're gonna get one actor who's gonna be the Watcher, the Joker. Who are we gonna get in this world? I mean, the casting doesn't get any better. But what I really loved, and again, maybe I'm trying to see something that isn't there, when he's playing this game and he says, well, if I get the Joker, I get to choose your fate.
And that was the only one.
Yeah. I get to choose.
Only option.
I get to choose your fate. And there's so many people, I think, in life that when bad shit happens, they're like, why does this happen to me? Or why is this happening to me? And they feel powerless to do stuff. And they feel like this is just the life I was given. And they don't want to take control over it. And here what we have is he says, oh, here's if you get a Joker, I get to choose your fate. And then guess what? 2 Jokers. And does Arisu just say, okay, well, I guess my fate is I don't have a choice. That's my fate. And I think that's what people think. Like, I don't have a choice in life. And I think that's what this was representative of. Oh, both of your choices are the Jokers, so I'm in charge no matter what. You don't have a say. And Arisu refused to believe it. He goes, so basically, I think your game's bullshit. And I think that was a really powerful metaphor of, if you think your life is going in a bad direction and you think there isn't something good in front of you, and if you just think these are the cards you've been dealt and there's nothing you can do, then that you accept that, then you're I don't want to say as good as dead, what's in here, but that's what's there for you. But if you choose to do what Arisu did and said, you know what, I'm not accepting that you're telling me that you're going to take control of my fate and I'm going to choose what I want to do. I thought that was just really, really powerful. And then, of course, they gave us the scene at the end where everybody was talking about what are the things that they are thankful for in life, what gives them a reason to live. And I thought that was, again, so powerful, because I think that was the reminder of when shit gets bad, when you're in the Borderlands. And of course, the Borderlands in this show is representative of purgatory, but I think it can also be very representative just when you're going through the shit, when life just sucks. It doesn't have to be between life and death. It's just when life sucks. And they showed you the water when that's what life feels like, this just swirling thing that you're just barreling towards and going down. Like, you get to say that I'm going to make a choice, but also at the end when they were asking people what is it that makes living
drives you
worth for, it's like, that's the shit. When you're looking at a fucking black hole like that, that's what you have to think about. What are the things that I am living for? What are the happy things in my life? Because sometimes it can feel like just it's raining and you're getting your ass kicked from every direction. And if you just take a second to sit down and focus on the things that are worth living for, you can get past the shit place. Guys, I got to be honest. When this season started, when this show started, it was just super cool, super wild shit. It felt a lot like Squid Games, right? Mm-hmm. Like, they're going to show us these crazy games and whatever. And I never imagined that this show would go the direction of, we're just going to talk about life and when you're in between and stuff is bad. And I took the watcher saying, oh, something else is coming. I didn't take that as, hey, there's going to be another meteor or whatever. I took that as, hey, guess what? You keep moving forward in life, there's going to be shit that's going to happen. And whatever you're going through right now, it may or may not be the worst shit that you're going to deal with. Like, sometimes you just go through it, right? It's really bad. And you're like, how much worse can it get? And then other bad shit happens. And I think sometimes what you have to do is you have to sit back and instead of saying like, oh God, like, why is this happening to me? Or how much bad shit can I deal with? You just have to look back and say, okay, well, that was really lousy and that was really shitty. But you know what? I made it through it. You know, and there's a quote, and it's kind of cheesy, it's kind of cliche, but it's like, it said, if you're reading this, you have 100% success rate of getting through your bad days. And I think that's what that was representative of. I didn't think the something worse is coming is setting us up for another season. I think it was saying, look, life's going to deal you some shit, but look what you already made it through. If you made it through this, you can make it through whatever. I can't say enough about this show, and I agree with Answer. I don't want there to be another. I don't want there to be another season. I hope the California thing was just like, was representative of this being a shared experience across the globe. When they said it's happening in LA, it's happening here, I wanted that to be almost like a, hey, if you're going through it, you're not alone. There's literally people dealing with the same things you're dealing with all across the world. I hope it's not, we're going to give an American version of the games, but because this for me was as close to a perfect ending as you can get for a show that I think maybe we've ever watched on this channel.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of pick up right from there. I personally don't want there to be any season 4, and I haven't looked it up to see if there was anything there, but I don't want there being a season 4 of this or an American version. I want this to stay with these actors because they crushed it. I want the story staying with these actors, these characters, because it was so good. As far as let me go here with the season 3. Did it touch seasons 1 and 2? Nope, but it was still freaking good. Just because, we're still in the unknown in season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Now we
you're
know.
in the dark.
And it's just like, all right, let's take the journey with characters. I love the journey with characters. Would I still recommend season 3 to everyone? No. Absolutely, I would, because it's still a good show.
Did it feel like 2 different shows for you? Like, hey, here we're going to give you, because for me, it felt like 2 different shows. Like, we're going to give you crazy wild action in these games, and then we're going to wrap it up with some just incredibly deep life lessons. It felt like 2 different shows.
It almost felt like 2 different shows. But once we kind of got into the games, that's where it's like, all right, we're back, because we said that multiple times. The one thing, quick nitpick, I felt like we didn't get enough of Usagi in her journey to meet her dad. Now, did they touch points on it? Absolutely. Did they give us a close on it? They absolutely did. But it started off with fair. Usagi going and getting manipulated to go in, but then we still kept the main focus on Arisu, which is fine. It's just, like I said, just a tiny little nitpick. I guess I wanted more of Usagi's journey and more in-depth of her emotions and feelings for what she's still going with her dad, at least in this season. I know, we got some stuff prior. But again, that was the tee up for Arisu to go back. So again, just a little nitpick, but that still does not ruin anything for me of what happened here. Some of the side characters, they were okay in my opinion. Like they were there.
Yeah, they weren't like
they
the
served a
OGs.
purpose.
Well,
it's not like
but we had 2 seasons with the OGs.
Right, so that's the
Versus
difference, right?
just
We had just 6 episodes
5
or less.
Well,
than.
5 really.
Yeah, 5 really.
We didn't really meet them in the
They
first. I
still had some attachment to some.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy some of their backstories because the way they were kind of showing us was unique. So I did like that. But if you didn't like the side characters or felt like they weren't enough, that's fair. Now to the episode. Yeah, that Ken Watanabe. Thank you. Having his voice is killer in these kind of things. So it was awesome in there, and it was crazy that to me some moments in there where Anne was flying in that slow motion where it felt like Inception to me, and I said it in the reaction, and then boom, here's Ken. I'm like, what is this? It was great. It was a great surprise. I kind of feel like. It was interesting to see that he's like, oh, I'm not the Joker. I'm just the Watcher. And I love how Arisu, he started telling him like, yeah, I've been kind of here. Haven't experienced death, but kind of haven't gone back either. Or however he teed that up. And Arisu kind of called him out on that. So you encourage people to see their death, but yet you rather be here kind of thing. Yeah. So I just like how that was. But because that is the whole Borderland game, is to manipulate you to almost take your own life in a way.
Yeah, to give up.
Here, you're 2 minutes away from being gone for good. And these games are designed to make you potentially just go out in those terms in that way. So I liked how this season still kept that framework in here. And in this last game that we saw the influence of like, hey, this could be your future, bad or positive, and some reacted to that, which then really almost hurt the remaining survivors in the end. So just the way these games are designed, and they still kept that spirit, I was happy about. It was great to see the characters from the first 2 seasons, the way they worked them in at the end. That was awesome, because I wasn't sure if we were going to get any other characters but Anne. And to me, that would have made sense if we didn't, right? Because they got their send-off and did the comeback to help Arisu get in there and potentially save Usagi, which she ended up doing anyway. So I was kind of curious now I'm talking about it out loud. I wonder if they could have worked a way in where like, hey, we got to team up together. We got to go in together. We handle this together. We get back together. I don't know if that would have worked, to be honest, because then I think we would have had some high expectations of they're making it, because look what they just went through. So that's why I'm kind of glad they didn't go that route now that we're talking about this out loud.
And we could have ended up losing them, and that would have been even more crushed.
Yeah, that would have been way worse.
It's a big risk.
Season 2.
Well, because that was the whole thing we talked about Usagi. It's like, okay, I get it, you missed your dad, but you barely made it out of the Borderlands by the skin of your teeth. Like, what makes you think you're going to make it? And a lot of the games that they won, some of them were just purely chance. Like we saw with the dice, with the last game with the dice. I mean, it was pure luck that they just happened to roll a 7. Now, that wasn't enough for everybody, but it was enough to get nearly everybody through. And so many of the games were luck. It's like, boy, you're taking a big chance to go back to the Borderlands, and then asking other folks to go with you as well.
Well, in that scenario, I would have been thinking that they would have all got the news and then went at the same time, like, yeah, we're doing this with you. No way you're going in alone, kind of thing. But I just looked it up. So the director, Mr. Sato, did express interest in continuing the story, potentially set in the United States.
Netflix gonna cut them checks.
So when I mean, again, I hope it stops here because there's no need to go on. But like answer, if they did do it, I would definitely be still watching, knowing how epic the first 2 seasons were and how good this one was. It has a extremely high bar to hit if they were to ever get greenlit on doing anything in the world with Alice in Borderland. But at that point in time, like, you have to be really creative in what you're going to deliver for a season there, because I don't know if oh, we're just going to run it back, same kind of style, but just different players.
Yeah,
I don't know if that would really work.
It's so different as the audience when you know the story. You know, because like I said, I agree with you, Diamond Dave. And we'll probably do the scores here momentarily, but to me, you're never going to replace that feeling that I had watching the first one, because that was a complete story, I think. And to me, this one added on to it, but then left it open at the end. If they didn't want to do any more, they should have had more of a clean break, I think, at the end, and not show the other earthquakes, not have that kind of stuff. Just leave it with, Usagi and Alice are having their life with their kid, but instead they opened up the door to the other stuff, and now it's kind of like it definitely doesn't have the closed ending that the end of season 2 had. So yeah, I'm right there with you on that one.
Yeah, and with The Watcher, I'm right there with you too on that, Dave. I loved how anybody can take anything out of that for life, essentially. The constant, there's always going to be something is the quick version of that. There's always going to be something where you're willing to still plow through and fight through, or, go down the vortex, and then who knows how that ends. So my quick high level of that, but I thought that was great, especially the way that whole thing was designed, and then them climbing up and fighting through. And just like in this whole series is just fighting to continue life.
And it's very interesting that they also used water at the end, because a lot of times in life when things get real shitty and you feel like you're going through it, drowning is a term that a lot of people use. I feel like I'm drowning here. I feel like we even used, I feel like I'm treading water. I feel like I'm drowning. And so they use that term of drowning, where it's like, yeah, it's, if you're willing to fight and you're in the water, then.
And sometimes it's not fast. Sometimes there's a quick fix, and sometimes it takes a really long time, and it's just hard to see the end of that tunnel.
Yeah, because they feel like you're treading water.
Yeah, they let those scenes breathe at the end, where they were trying to climb their way back up, and they wanted that to be known for sure.
Yep. So just fantastic. Again, I'll start with my score because I'm ready. So for me, this one is a 4.3 for the season. It's still a very good season in my opinion. If you had problems with it, I'm sure there are fair points that you have. Sorry if we didn't touch on everything, but
it was a lot.
There's a lot with the show. I feel like you need 4 hours to talk about every little detail, but apologies if we didn't touch something that you wanted to hear. But 4.3 for me, again, just a real quick version. The first 2 seasons were I don't think anything can touch that. This was still a good add-on. Really appreciate what they did, and thank you for giving us one more season.
Yeah, I'll go with 4.5. Obviously, the first 2 seasons, they were nothing short of amazing. So, like with this, they had a lot to live up to. I thought they did an excellent job. It just, obviously, with just 6 episodes and not really having 2 seasons to learn and get more involved with the side characters. That we couldn't get as much out of it.
And Usagi's journey a little bit.
Usagi's journey was a little, like you wanted to get more involved into that as well.
To get deeper.
So, but other than that, I would still highly recommend the whole series, including watching this season. And I absolutely love it. So 4.5 out of 5 answers from the answer.
Well said, Answer. He took the words right out of my mouth. I'm right there with you on basically everything. That first season was absolutely goated. The characters were incredible. Loved all the characters, and for everything, just like everything you said, I agree with you on that. And yeah, like I said, it looks like we're going to be getting spin-offs or a season 4, the way things were left open.
Yeah, first 5 episodes, mid 4s for me. The addition of Ken Watanabe, the drowning, the lessons, hey, both Jokers, I get to choose your fate. That put it over the top for me. Never expected this season to go the direction that it did with the life lessons. I love the action from season 1 and 2, but I love the way they finished this off with all the metaphors for life even more. So this is a 5 for me.
All right, well, there you have it. We're done in the Borderland.
I can't believe this is it.
For now.
Way too quick.
Who knows what the future will hold with this?
Man, it was quick for us. We didn't get to live out the journey. We didn't have to wait. We had to wait for a little bit for season 3.
A little spoiled.
So yeah, we got spoiled on it. But hey, gosh, this was don't hate that we took the journey. Be happy we're on it. All right. Don't hate that it's over. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it all as much as we did.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the Answer. Good night now, pals.